I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. 10 logo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get it.
Barkley on first down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
17 yards and a giant first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 61 yards.
I was so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game because they told us that in last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
45. Mike, 45.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 94.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Saquon Barkley, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Alpha. 5.
Looking to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey, watch the check, 55, Mike. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike, go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Rhett Ellison, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Here we go. 70, Indy, Bravo. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I'm here all day.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And Ingram hauls it in. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4, so 2nd and 6 forthcoming. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Mike 45. Stop your body. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. He's got his man. This is Tate. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. It's hauled in by Shepard. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Hey, echo. Mike 27. Ready?
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Tate. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go through a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And Tate's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Hey, Mike 7.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
They can't have
They'll drop the throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, check Mike.
Bravo.
Check Mike 27.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Takk McKinley made his way into the backfield. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Stay with your man.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, 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 hey.
Back to throw here. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Go now. 18 Gator. 27.
Man, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
I got one. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
He'll drop to throw. Going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Takk McKinley.
On the double. 27, check. Hey, dude. I'm going to run you over. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Yeah, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All right, D, let's go.
Hey, Haywood. Dude.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
it, lock it.
On the run, it's Barkley. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I'm coming.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, D.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
45 to Mike, 45 to Mike.
2nd and 4. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
90, Wolf.
Double time. 4 down. 45.
Looking to throw. That one caught by Ellison. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Giants, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.